Open, open prayer book, page number 1. Da la dang var je be da no var je be ge dar ba dan dan jen jen be bar de jo var je ba dan je je zo je be ma nang ga dan yan be sen je dan je de wa dan de dong er dan zhe nyur de la na me ba yang da ba zo be yang ju ren bo je to ba zhe.
All mother sentient beings, limitless as space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience, may they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment. All mother sentient beings, limitless as space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience, may they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment.
Lương ai dân nghe wa lai gor mai je bar de lương ai dân nghe wa lai gor de ren zon de nyama zan da zan je bar de lương ai dân nghe wa.
For that purpose, until I attain Buddhahood, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. Until death, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. From today until this time tomorrow, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue.
San je nan la jia zun je jia dan jian ju san ba ye zuo la an de xian jia zun je jia dan ngun je de xie je jian ju dun ne jia ba dan Jian ju zhen be lai ba lai, de da ren xie ne ba da, de xian zhuo lai ben dun de, jian ju zhen ne jie jie xian, de xian de ne la ba lang ren ba
I take refuge in the Buddhas until attaining the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to bodhicitta and progressed along the Bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path. I take refuge in the Buddhas until attaining the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to bodhicitta and progressed along the Bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path.
San je jia dan zui jian jian nan lai, jian jian bar de dan Đại kia chân sơ chế bè sơ nan chế Rô lại bên shơ san chế rơ bár shô.
Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and other perfections, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and the other perfections, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings.
Ôi mô nam qua đại nhân bế sinh chân đàn chế Đề va đàn đề về chơ đàn đàn bár chơ chế Đông đại đông chế chơ đàn trà vár chơ chế Đông mê về đề va đàn mê trà vár chơ chế Nhê rèn chơ đàn nhê đàn trà về đàn nhô la nê bár chơ chế.
May all mother sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. May all mother sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion.
Page number 9. Ôi nai mô nai dê nai đa kê lai mai lai Nai dê yê yên sơn chê ban bờ Gan sơ yon rơ đơ sơ wan đê Kor vai tôn rơ sơ chen chê lai Jie ye ye nor ve soi ge jen Ma san jia me jia ve doi Jian be ye xian nga dan den Zi ve dan ye ga zhen jian Zhuo wa juan zi ren bo jie Da sen ye jian an de sor wan de Jian ye jian an de xian jie Sen de ne jian me nan dan de Luan de jie ge do bar jian jie le
Namo to the Guru, the utter purity of all appearance and existence. I offer all appearance and existence arisen from the primordial ground. I supplicate you, may the three realms be completely liberated. Please grant blessings to empty samsara from its depths. Lord with 5 omniscient wisdoms, crown ornament, kind one with loving nature, precious protector of beings, heart of all Buddhas, inexpressible by words or thought, I supplicate you from the core of my mind. Bless me from within the state of Dharmata. Bless me to realize this mind primordially pure and unborn as the unfathomable Dharmakaya.
Medicine Buddha text, page number 2. Ôi Nam Mô Quan Cho Sơn Đàn Gia Vai Sâm Cho Nê Nói Lôi Cho Duyên Chê Rồi Cơ Sơn Chê Lên Cơ Chê Chàn Cho Cho Đà Sen jia do nam gun jo zan dan za wa zan jia ne nan lai jia zhen jie ru gu zan jie lan gu jia jian jiu jiu de zhen jie do.
To all sources of refuge, the 3 jewels and 3 roots, I go for refuge. To establish all beings in Buddhahood, I give rise to the mind of supreme awakening.
Oi ga da lo ne zhe ba ye nan zai gan wen jue be zhe men zhe jie zi lai mo jie zi me jie jie ben za wo zhe guan de de dong e zhe de la nya me do nyo yu.
From the primordially pure expanse of space emanates an offering cloud, filling the earth and sky with mandalas, the royal articles and goddesses. May they become inexhaustible. Puja ho. May all beings be happy and free from suffering. May their happiness never decline, and may they rest in equanimity.
Wen zuo bai wai xue dai zar wa dharma zuo bai wai xue dai wan dong bai nie de jie dong bei nga le dong zan de da nai doi ge po zhan de jie bei nan de zing ge zhe be da zo zi den de ran ye da dun jie jie zo we hong den ga le me lai gun duan ben zhe ya da we wo zhen zhe wei gui jian jie ge sun jie le bai jia yan jiu jian jie jia jie a re re dan yuan nian jia ge de na lun zhen zhen ban zhen bei zui yan ya dou jie jie zhong ge yu bai jie bai de dun jie jie na ma na la de wan la zo bei san jie de dan jie bai de de jia san bai jie zhui de jian jie de jiao wa jie dai nui jian jie de ban jie nie so zhen guo dan jie bai guo jie lai jia bai jian bo yan guo dan jie bei ne zan ye ge zan da to ge hong le wo zhen zhe bei ya zhuo jie zan jie zuo zui yan gan ne ye xie bai bai de mie bai jian zhan ne dan de na la de bai jiu.
Back to page 3. All becomes empty. From the depth of emptiness, the triple universe becomes a dazzling palace. On 2 lion thrones, each with a lotus and moon disk seat, appear deep blue hongs, the seed syllables of myself and the deity generated in front. The hongs transform into the medicine Buddha, the color of lapis lazuli, radiating light and wearing the 3 Dharma robes. In the mudra of supreme generosity, his right hand holds a medicinal arura. In the mudra of meditation, his left hand holds a begging bowl. Major and minor marks complete, he sits in Vajra posture. On top of the lotus petals surrounding the deity visualized in front are the 7 medicine Buddhas, Shakyamuni and the rest, and volumes of the Dharma. Behind them are the 16 bodhisattvas, and behind them are the 10 protectors of the world, together with their 12 leaders of the yakshas, each with their own retinue, and at the 4 gateways are the 4 great kings. Light radiates from the 3 syllables in our 3 places, and the Hungs at our hearts, inviting from their own Buddha realms in the east, immeasurable wisdom beings, which dissolve into myself and the deities visualized in front.
la zoi ma le nam ne de jian zhe xian jie wa de zor gar de da lai wan ju go lo zhen zi ye par jie zar de zor.
Hung, the 8 medicine brothers, and all deities without exception, I invite here to this place. Please send down great blessings, bestow supreme empowerment upon this fortunate and faithful one, dispel misleading guides and obstacles to life.
Namo mai beganze sabar Baza zaman zan beza samaya tejale on huan zhan zhe Yar zero moi la zo da zo ra ro re ja jo da ge la la jo ban ba da ja zo ni zo ba yo.
Hung, flowers, incense, lights, fragrances, food, music, and so forth, forms, sounds, scents, taste, and touch, and all phenomena I offer to the deity. May we perfect the 2 accumulations.
Shabda Badi Sabar ye ba de za wong zha xie zo wo zi jie de zon jia jia bu yong gar zoi lai ge la lai jie ban bu da nie yong zi zo ba yu.
Hung, the 8 foremost auspicious substances, of which the white illustrious mustard seed is principal, along with all the other substances, I offer to the deity. May the 2 accumulations be perfected.
Mangala Arda Sede Hong Zha Xie Zuo Da Jie De Zon Jia Jia Bui Ben Ba Zui Dai Ge La Lai Jie Ban Ber Zhen Jia Zon Ye Zuo Bai Yu.
Hung, the 8 foremost auspicious symbols, of which the precious royal vase is principal, along with all the other symbols, I offer to the deity. May sentient beings perfect the 2 accumulations.
Mangala Gamba Hong Do Yo Zo Ren Jen Zon Jia Jia Ben Er Zo Dai Ge La Lai Jie Ban Ba Dan Zon Ye Zo Wai Yu.
Hung, the foremost sense desirables, the 7 precious royal articles, of which the precious gem is principal, and all the other articles I offer to the deity. May I perfect the 2 accumulations.
Da ge la lan je ban ber zon ye yon zo zo ba yo.
Hung, foremost among all, Meru Mountain, with 4 continents and their 8 subcontinents, I offer to the deity. May I perfect the 2 accumulations.
Manina mandala hong da ge zhe dian zhe jia ji de ye ge lai zhe zi lo lai lai zhe mai ming a yuan de zhe da bei dian zhe jie.
Hung, with scented water, I bathe the Sukata's body. Although the deity is undefiled, this creates the auspicious circumstance to purify all wrongdoings and obscurations.
Yarwe ge nye she war jie ge lai zhe mai ming a yuan dong ai zhe wei dian zhe jie.
Hung, with a soft white scented cloth, I dry the victor's body. Although your body is immaculate, this creates the auspicious circumstance for ending suffering. Hung, with these exquisite saffron robes, I clothe the victor's body. Although your body never suffers cold, this creates the auspicious circumstance for vitality and radiance to flourish.
La la jiang zhe dun zhe le ren da zhe zai nyang e men jie zha jiang zhe jie lu jia jia de dan be je dan sen bai je zhe zui gong jia ren ji zuo la sang de zang dan jia jian jia jian zuo juan jian内见的本觉你有断解，南面面见人在照所作，德在面见啦啦相作多。
Hung, your body is like a mountain, the color of lapis lazuli. You dispel the pain of sickness for all sentient beings. You are surrounded by a retinue of 8 bodhisattvas. Homage and praise to the holder of medicine, the precious deity. Homage and praise to excellent name, precious moon, fine gold, free of misery, ocean of melodious Dharma, Dharma mind, and Shakyamuni. Homage and praise to the holy Dharma, the 16 bodhisattvas, and the rest. Homage and praise to the precious triple gem, surrounded by Brahma, Indra, the great kings, the protectors of the 10 directions, the 12 yaksha chiefs and their attendants, the Vidyadharas and medicine sages, human and divine. Homage and praise to the gods of nectar medicine.
dan de do ga wan la ngai jie gor de le wan zhe jian jue jian lai de zhuo wa zhen jie gun jie de zhe jiang gun jiang me le gong bai niu doi zhuo.
The hung at my heart and at the heart of the deity visualized in front is surrounded by the mantra garland. The light emerging from the hung and the mantra garland makes offerings to all the Buddhas and gathers back their blessings. As it purifies the negativities and obscurations of all transient beings, may they swiftly attain the state of the medicine Buddha.
De ya da me ne me ma de sa da ga da sama de a de ma de ba le bam bam jo da sa wa bam bam jo da ne sa wa bam bam na ja ya ma ma bu de Buddha Uda me gu me Buddha Jera Bara Jodan Dame mere Jagare Sarva Agal Buddha Yane Varane Buddha Sumbuddha Adi Jidena Rajindame Savan Deva Same Asame Samano Aharindame Sarvan Buddha Bodhe Sadhu Shame Parajame Deme Sarva Ede Uban Jamba Bendaya Purane Purayame Sarva Benjaya Bade Baze Sawa Bamba Jayangara So Vai Daya Dai Gume Emene Made Sabda Dada Gada Samade Ade Jede Ade Made Pale Bamban Shodan Sawa Bamban Shodan Sarva Bamban Najaya Mama Bude Buddha Udame Gume Buddha Jira Para Yoda Ne Dame Ne Dame Mere 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 Shagare Sarva Agala Buddha Yone Varane Buddha Sumbuddha Adi Jidena Rajin Dume Sarva Deva Same Asame Samano Aharin Dume Sarva Buddha Bodhisattva Shame Shame Tra Shame Deme Sarva Ede Ban Bendaya Burane Burane Burayame Sarva Ashame Benjaya Bade Basi Sarva Bamban Jayangar Zoy Daya Dai Gume Gume Emene Mehe Made Made Salva Dada Ngada Samade Ade Jede Ade Made Bale Bamban Yodan Sarva Bamban Yodan Sarva Bamban Najaya Mama Bedem Dame Me Gume Beda Jera Bare Yodan Dame Dame Mere 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 Shagare Sarva Agala Meda Yone Varane Bude Sumbude Adi Chidena Rajendame Sarva Deva Same Asame Samano Aharindame Sarva Bude Bodhisattva Shame Shame Para Shame Deme Sarva Ede Eba Ramba Bendaya Purane Purane Purayarme Sarva Ashame Benda Sarva Bamban Jayangara Zova Deya Dai Wan Bai Ganze Ma Bai Ganze Ranza Samin Gade Sova Deya Dai Wan Bai Ganze Ma Bai Ganze Ranza Samin Gade Sova Daya Dai Wan Bai Ganze Maha Bai Ganze Ranza Samin Gade Sova Daya Dai Wan Bai Ganze Maha Bai Ganze Ranza Samin Gade Sova Daya Dai Wan Bai Ganze Maha Bai Ganze Ranza Samin Gade Sova Daya Dai Wan Bai Ganze Maha Bai Ganze Ranza Samin Gade Sova Daya Dai Wan Bai Ganze Maha Bai Ganze Ranza Samin Gade Sova Daya Dai Wan Bai Ganze Maha Bai Ganze Ranza Samin Gade Sova Daya Dai Wan Bai Ganze Maha Bai Ganze Ranza Samin Gade Sova Daya Dai Wan Bai Ganze Maha Bai Ganze Ranza Samin Gade Sova Daya Dai Wan Bai Ganze Maha Bai Ganze Ranza Samin Gade Sova daya daya wan bai ganze bai ganze ma bai ganze bai ganze ranzo samen gade sowa daya daya wan bai ganze bai ganze ranzo samen gade daya daya wan bai ganze ma bai ganze ranzo samen gade sowa daya daya wan bai ganze ma bai ganze ranzo samen gade sowa daya daya wan bai ganze ma bai ganze ranzo samen gade daya daya wan bai ganze ma bai ganze ranzo samen gade sowa daya daya wan bai ganze ma bai ganze ranzo samen gade sowa daya daya wan bai ganze ma bai ganze ranzo samen gade sowa daya daya wan bai ganze ma bai ganze ranzo samen gade sowa daya daya wan bai ganze ma bai ganze ranzo samen gade sowa daya daya wan bai ganze ma bai ganze ranzo samen gade sowa daya daya wan bai ganze ma bai ganze ranzo samen gade sowa daya daya wan bai ganze ma bai ganze ranzo samen gade sowa daya daya wan bai ganze ma bai ganze ranzo samen gade sowa daya daya wan bai ganze ma bai ganze ranzo samen gade sowa daya daya wan bai ganze ma bai ganze ranzo samen gade sowa daya daya wan bai ganze ma bai ganze ranzo samen gade sowa daya daya wan bai ganze ma bai ganze ranzo samen gade sowa de dong gen jai ge wai jan joi ngo ne don dong a da ri zhai jie yu.
I I confess all negativities and downfalls, and I dedicate all virtue to awakening. May the auspiciousness of freedom from illness, demons, and suffering prevail. The worldly beings return to their abodes. The wisdom and Samaya deities dissolve into me, and I dissolve into the primordial purity, the vast expanse where all is good. How wonderful!
Last page, okay. Zenjene bai jenye bai nyerdene da jerje rovene na mai le ba da de nyong wai me vai jo.
May every being ailing with disease be freed at once from every malady. May all the sickness that afflicts the living be instantly and permanently healed.
Blue Book, page number 61, dedication from Shantidevas, the way of Bodhisattva.
By all the virtue I have now amassed, by a composition of this book which speaks of entry of the Bodhisattva way, may every being tread the path to Buddhahood. May beings everywhere who suffer torment in their minds and bodies have by virtue of my merit joy and happiness in boundless measure. As long as they may linger in samsara, may their present joy know no decline, and may they taste of unsurpassed beatitude in constant and unbroken continuity. Throughout the spheres and reaches of the world, and hellish states wherever they may be, may beings fettered there, tormented, taste the bliss and peace of Sukhavati. May those caught in the freezing ice be warmed, and from the massing clouds of Bodhisattva's prayers, may torrents rain in boundless streams to cool those burning in infernal fires. May forests where the leaves are blades and swords become sweet groves and pleasant woodland glades. And may the trees of miracles appear, supplanting those upon the hill of Shalmali. And may the very pits of hell be sweet, with fragrant pools all perfumed with the scents of lotuses. Be lovely with the cries of swan and goose and waterfowl, so pleasing to the ear. May fiery coals turn into heaps of jewels, the burning ground become a crystal floor, the crushing hills celestial abodes, adorned with offerings, the dwelling place of the Buddhas. May the hail of lava, fiery stones, and weapons henceforth become a rain of blossoms. May those whose hell it is to fight and wound be turned to lovers offering their flowers. And those engulfed in fiery Vaitarani, their flesh destroyed, their bones bleached white as kunda flowers. May they, through all my merit strength, have godlike forms and sport with goddesses and Mandakini's peaceful streams. What fear is it, they'll ask, that grips the henchmen of the deadly lord, the frightful vultures and the carrion crows? What noble strength is it that brings us joy and drives away our dreadful night? And looking skyward, they will see the shining form of Vajrapani. Then may their sins be quenched in joy, and may they go to him. And when they see the seething lava flood of hell, extinguished in a rain of blossoms, drenched in scented water, at once fulfilled in bliss, they'll ask, how can this be? And thus the denizens of hell will see the one who holds the lotus. Friends, throw away your fears and quickly gather here. For who is it who comes to banish dread, this youth with bound-up gleaming hair, this loving bodhisattva saving and protecting every being, whose power relieves all pain, increasing joy? Do you see the splendor of his house that echoes praises of 1,000 goddesses, the 100 gods who lay their diadems before his lotus feet? The rain of flowers falling on his head, his eyes moist with compassion. Thus may those in hell cry out on seeing Manjughosha. And likewise, when through these my virtues, my roots of virtue, they see the joyful clouds let fall their cooling scented rain, their obscurations cleansed by bodhisattvas like Samantabhadra, may all those languishing in hell come now to perfect happiness. And may the stooping animals be freed from fear of being preyed upon each other's food. And may the famished spirits have such joy as those who dwell within the northern continent. And may they be replete and satiated, satisfied by streams of milk that pour from noble Lord Avalokita's hand. And bathing in it, may they be refreshed and cooled. And may the blind receive their sight, and may the deaf begin to hear, and women near their time bring forth, like Mahadevi, free from any pain. And may the naked now be clothed, and all the hungry eat their fill. And may those parched with thirst receive pure waters and delicious drink. May the poor and destitute find wealth, the haggard and the careworn joy. May confidence relieve those in despair and bring them steadfastness and every excellence. May every being ailing with disease be freed at once from every malady. May all the sickness that afflicts the living be instantly and permanently healed. May those who go in dread have no more fear. May captives be unchained and now set free. And may the weak receive their strength. May living beings help each other in kindness. May travelers upon the road find happiness no matter where they go. And may they gain, without the need of toil, the goals on which they set their hearts. May those who put to sea in boat or ship attain the ports that they desire, and may they safely come to shore and sweet reunion with their kith and kin. May those who lose their way and stray in misery find fellow travelers, and safe from the threat of thieves and savage beasts be tireless and their journey light. May children and the old, the weak, protectorless, bewildered in the wild and pathless wastes, and those whose minds are dulled, and all who are insane, have pure celestial beings as their guardians. May all attain the human state and be possessed of wisdom, faith, and love. With perfect livelihood and sustenance, may they have mindfulness throughout their lives. May everyone have unrestricted wealth, just like the treasury of space, enjoying it according to their wish, without a trace of harm or enmity. May beings destitute of splendor become magnificent and bright, and those worn down by toil and drudgery acquire great beauty and perfection. May all the women in this world attain the strength of masculinity, and may the lowly come to excellence, the proud and haughty lose their arrogance. And thus, by all the merit I have gained, may every being, leaving none aside, abandon all their evil ways, embracing goodness now and evermore. From bodhicitta, may they never separate and constantly engage in bodhisattva deeds, and may they be accepted as disciples by the Buddhas and turn aside from what is Mara's work. And may these beings, each and every one, enjoy an unsurpassed longevity, living always in contentment. May the very name of death be strange to them. On every side, in all the 10 directions, may groves of wish-fulfilling trees abound, resounding with the sweetness of the teachings spoken by the Buddhas and their bodhisattva children. And may the earth be wholesome everywhere, free from boulders, cliffs, and chasms, flat and even like a level palm, and smooth like lapis lazuli. And for many circles of disciples, may multitudes of bodhisattvas rise in every land, adorning them with every excellence. From birdsong and the sighing of the trees, from shafts of light and from the sky itself, may living beings, each and every one, perceive the constant sound of Dharma. May they come into the presence of the Buddhas and meet with bodhisattvas, offspring of the same, with clouds of offerings unbounded. May the teachers of the world be worshipped. May kindly spirits bring the rains on time, for harvests to be rich and plentiful. May princes rule according to the truth, and may the world be blessed with all prosperity. May medicines be strong and full of virtue. May healing spells be chanted with success. May spirits of the air that feed on flesh be kind, their minds imbued with pity. And let no being ever suffer pain. Let them neither ail nor languish, never doing evil. May they have no fear, nor suffer insults, and may their minds be ever free from sorrow. In monasteries, temples, and the like, may reading and reciting widely flourish. May harmony prevail among the Sangha, and may its purpose be all fulfilled. May ordained monks intent upon the practice find perfect places for retreat and solitude, abandon every vagrant thought, and meditate with trained and serviceable minds. May nuns have all their wants supplied. May quarreling vindictiveness be strange to them. Let all who have embraced monastic life uphold a pure and unimpaired observance. May they feel regret when discipline is broken, and always may they strive to cleanse away their faults. May they thus obtain a fortunate rebirth, wherein to undertake unfailing discipline. May the wise and learned be revered, and always be sustained by offerings, with minds suffused with purity. May their renown spread far and wide. May beings never languish in the lower realms. May pain and hardship be unknown to them. Enjoying more than godlike strength and beauty, may Buddhahood for them be swiftly gained. Again and yet again, may sentient beings make offerings to all the Buddhas, and with Buddha's unimagined bliss, may they enjoy undimmed and constant happiness. May all the bodhisattvas now fulfill their high intention for the sake of beings, and sentient beings likewise now receive the good the Buddhas have in store for them. And may the Arhats and the Pratyekya Buddhas at length attain their perfect happiness. And may I also, through Manjushri's kindness, reach the ground of perfect joy, and throughout the stream of all my lives embrace monastic ordination. Thus may I abide, sustained by simple ordinary fare, and in every life obtain a dwelling place in perfect solitude. Whenever I desire to gaze on him, or put to him the slightest question, may I behold the unobstructed vision of Manjughosha, my protector. To satisfy the needs of beings dwelling in the 10 directions to the margins of the sky, may I reflect in every deed the perfect exploits of Manjushri. And now, as long as space endures, as long as there are beings to be found, may I continue likewise to remain, to drive away the sorrows of the world, the pains and sorrows of all wandering beings. May they ripen wholly on myself. And may the virtuous company of bodhisattvas bring about the happiness of beings. May the doctrine, only remedy for suffering, the source of every bliss and happiness, be nurtured and upheld with reverence, and throughout a vast continuance of time endure. And now to Manjughosha I prostrate, whose kindness is the wellspring of my good intent, and to my virtuous friends I also bow, whose inspiration gave me strength to grow.
Yellow book, page number 20, long life prayers.
For this realm encircled by snow-covered mountains, you are the source of all benefit and happiness without exception. Tenzin Gyatso, Lord Chenrezig, may your life remain steadfast until the end of samsara, embodiment of the three jewels, great being who upholds and increases the teachings of the Shakya lion. You perfectly guide others with your excellent deeds. May you, the precious Guru, who accomplishes everything spontaneously, live long. Holder of the teachings of Lord Drikungpa, great sovereign of the three jewels, through the power of your peerless compassion and the holy Dharma's peaceful light, you bring relief to beings. May your life be long. Known in the noble land as Arya Deva, you emanated into the Gar clan of eastern Tibet as Chudingpa, the heart son of Jigten-Gunpo. May the life of glorious Garchen remain steadfast for 100 aeons.
26.
May the teachings of the great Drikungpa Ratnashri, Master of Interdependence, Omniscient Lord of the Dharma, who has seen all knowable things, be upheld through teachings and practice, through hearing, reflecting, and meditating until the end of existence.
27.
Your 1,000 arms, the 1,000 wheel-turning kings. Your 1,000 eyes are the 1,000 Buddhas of this fortunate aeon. Your love is boundless like space. I supplicate the Bodhisattva Chenrezig. May I swiftly accomplish Chenrezig through this virtue and bring without exception all sentient beings to that state.